Hello, good day to everyone. Well, again, I would like to talk about or blog about uh, peace, understanding, unity, love, happiness, everything that is positive because the world today needs positive ideas, positive thoughts, positive uh, set of minds in order to live in a world where love, where peace, where friendship, where brotherhood will have to prevail. I am saddened by the news that in the United States of America, a country known for freedom, a country known for liberty, for democracy, there is now an ongoing hate for Asians. And they are subjecting the Asians to torture, to humiliation, to harassments. And this is not really very good for the world, because US or the United States of America, we always look up to the citizens of the United States as uh, the one who will uphold understanding, democratic thinking, and non-racial discrimination. But I know America will be able to address that particular problem now, and the Asians will be able to live again in peace, in tranquility, and in happiness in that particular country which they have chosen to be perhaps their second country. So I would like to talk about a particular person this time, about a man of peace, and I am referring to Desmond Tutu. Desmond Tutu actually was a South African Anglican cleric and theologian who fought for against the apartheid in South Africa, and despite the fact that he was not treated well, he was subjected to harassment or abuses. When he and his group won recognition of what they were fighting for the non-existence of discrimination in that particular part of the world. Tutu and the victims of torture did not espouse violence or vengeance against their torturers. The victims instead reached out to the torturers, and this particular nobility of action manifested by these tortured people, victims of apartheid, led by Desmond Tutu. Actually, you have to honor Tutu for that particular very peaceful way of looking at things. And during the Truth and Reconciliation hearings in South Africa in the mid 1990s. These victims of torture actually forgave their torturers, and Desmond Tutu came out with this particular statements. He said, and I would like to quote him. The first statement, or one of the statements he said, was the only way we can be free is together. If we are together, we can be free. That is how it is. We cannot be free if we are not understanding one another. If we in one region or one country would be divided, hopefully it can be done in many countries. Another statement from Desmond Tutu is this: because we need one another, we should not be consumed by over violence and hate. What can violence do? What can hate do? Kapag ba binalikan natin ng kalupitan din at pagkamuhi ang mga tao na nagbigay sa atin, nagpadama sa atin ng pagkamuhi at pang-aapi, are we going to get something good out of that? Reflect on that. What must prevail? Hate or love? Violence or kindness? The other statement of Tutu is, our wars end. It means South Africa. Our wars end. And this is very beautiful. We seek to heal. Our wars end. We seek to heal. If only all countries, including our own countries, our own Philippines, we have the problem even long after the election or shortly after the election. Seems our political rivals never see the end of bickering, destruction of its opponent, political opponent, which actually dividing or will really divide our country, will harm our country, will destroy our country. I hope instead of the war na sinasabi ni Tutu dito, I hope in our country it will be, election is over, it is time to be together and move forward for the progress, unity, for the progress of our country, development of the country, and the unity of our people, whatever the political colors may be. So, is Tutu still alive? Tutu, who was a recipient of so many peace awards, as I have stated, is still alive, very much alive, at age, mind you, 89. And he just have been vaccinated against COVID. He's living with his wife, Leia, who is 25 years younger than him. Leia is 64. Leia was born in 1955. And they are living happily in their old age, still together. Still, Tutu is still open with his statements on peace, that he is still very much against violence, He is still protesting peacefully, even during this particular time in his home. He would express his belief that we should abuse, we should fight for the abuse of power. We should reject abuse of power, and he wants the world to be at peace. He wants the world to be united. He wants everybody, whatever the color of our skin is, whatever our political inclination is, Tutu wants everyone to embrace each other as brothers, because it's only through that we can live in a peaceful, tranquil, serene, pleasant environment. If only people can really love one another, forget about greed for power, greed for the accumulation of so much wealth, forget about discriminating races, discriminating those whose social status does not meet their idea of what anong kalagayan ng tao sa daigdig. The economic or the social status should not be regarded as a gauge for respecting the right of everybody, the right to live, the right to speak, the right to love, and the right to express ourselves in whatever topics or whatever concerns we have, and be listened to without being subjected to harassment or to persecution. What a beautiful world perhaps we can have. So this is about Desmond Tutu. I will be talking about other personalities who espouse peace, their thoughts, and in that way perhaps we can reflect on what the world needs today. What the world needs today, especially now that we are in this pandemic, is love, understanding, compassion, because the world is definitely in turmoil. Let us embrace one another as brothers. We are all creations of God. The color of our skin should matter not. Our status in life should matter not. What should matter is we are human beings entitled to be loved, entitled to have a place in society. Thank you.